How many games will the Arizona Cardinals win in 2026? What's going on, guys and Cardinals fans? It's your boy Mayon Jones here, back with another NFL record prediction, and we'll be predicting the 2026 Arizona Cardinals record prediction for the NFL 2026 season. So we're gonna get things started here. I'm gonna go game by game picks, game by game analysis to see which games I think the Cardinals will win and which games I think the Cardinals will lose. So before I give you my record prediction for the Arizona Cardinals for a 2026 NFL season, don't forget to put a thumbs up, like the video, subscribe to my channel more often, and comment down your opinion below to see how good you think the Cardinals will be. Do you think the Cardinals will be a good team this year? Do you think they'll make the playoffs? Do you think they'll win the division? Or you think they'd be a bad team and miss out on the playoffs? Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think. So before I get started to this video, I want to get to know that, I feel like the Cardinals, to me, feel like they're probably in a weird spot right now because, they have a new head coach they have to deal with in Mike LaFleur, who I'm not a big believer in. I feel like this team right here is they're really not rebuilding, but this team could totally be in a rebuilding spot and all that. And their quarterback situation, like, I don't know who's going to be the starter all season. Is going to be Jacoby Brissett or Carson Beck, the rookie. Like, I don't really know. I feel like this is a team is going to have to – it's got a new culture in Arizona that they have to find out and work with. So I'm going to get started predicting the schedule. So week 1, they have to play on the road against the Los Angeles Chargers. Obviously, this is a win for the Chargers because the Chargers are at home. They have the better quarterback. They have the better coaching staff. They're at home. They have better defense overall. They got better offense, especially more weapons on offense and defense. Like, they're pretty much more talented. So, yeah, I feel like that's why the Chargers are going to win that game. Then week 2, they play at home against Seattle Seahawks. This is a Seahawks win here because Seahawks are just a much more complete team. They have a better quarterback, better coaching staff. They got better defense overall, better offense. I mean, more weapons on the offense, more weapons on the defense. Then week 3, they got to play on the road against San Francisco 49ers. This is a 49ers win here. The Niners are the more complete team. They have the better quarterback. They have the better coaching staff. More weapons on offense, more weapons on defense. Niners did improve their defense, though, and they did improve the weaponry at the receiver position. So, yeah, that's why the Niners, they're going to win that game. And then week 4, they play on the road against the New York Giants. Now, this could totally be a winnable game for the Cardinals, but I am going to go with the Giants here because I think the Giants are much improved, and they pretty much have they have a better coaching staff. They're at home. I feel like they have a better quarterback. And I think the Giants are just a much more complete team, and they just got more weapons on offense, which I don't think the Cardinals defense will have an answer for Malik Neighbors. So, yes, and Isaiah Likely as well. The Giants added plenty of weapons, though. And then Scatterboo can totally have a good game, too. And the Giants' defense may not be as good as they hope it would be, but they got a better pass rush, so maybe their defense might make some plays, might make some stops there. So, yeah, I think the Giants, they should be able to win that game for sure. Then week 5, they got to play at home against the Lions. This is a Lions win right here because the Lions are the much more complete team, better quarterback, better coaching staff, more weapons on offense, more weapons on defense. There's overall more talent overall. So, yeah, that's why the Lions will easily win that game. Then week 6, they got to play against the Los Angeles Rams. This is a Rams win right here. The Rams are a more complete team. They have the better quarterback, better coaching staff. They're at home and they just got more weapons on offense, more weapons on defense. They overall much more talented than the Cardinals. So, yeah, that's why the Rams will win that game. Then week 7 versus the Denver Broncos. I got the Broncos winning that game because the Broncos are just a much more complete team, better quarterback, better coaching staff, like better defense overall. They have better offense, especially more weapons on offense since they added Jalen Waddle. So and I wouldn't trust a rookie against that good of a defense like the Broncos. So yeah, that's why I got the Broncos winning. Um, Next game, week 8, they play on the road against the Dallas Cowboys in Jerry World. Obviously, I think the Cowboys will get revenge on the Cardinals and they'll beat the Cardinals. So I got the Cowboys winning here because Dallas gonna have to want the revenge because I believe the Cardinals have beat them several times. I mean, last year they even beat them in a prime time spot, but I feel like this time I think the Cowboys will win because I think the Cowboys are the much more complete team. They have the better quarterback. They have better coaching. They're at home. I mean, they're more talented, and the Cowboys' defense may not be as good as we hope it to believe it would be, but I think they'll make some stops there. So yeah, so I got the Cowboys winning that game. And then week 9 they play against Seattle Seahawks. Um, I feel like they're gonna get swept by the Seahawks and all that. Like Seattle, like they're gonna have more to play for, and they have a better chance to make the playoffs. And the Cardinals are playing for nothing. And like I said, I wouldn't trust a rookie quarterback against that good of a defense like Seattle. So yeah, and Seattle is overall much more complete team, better overall, better quarterback, better coach team. Like yeah, and they're at home. Like yeah, that's why I think the Seahawks will win. Then week 10 they play at home against the Los Angeles Rams. Um, I think I think the Rams are gonna sweep the Cardinals because the Rams, they have more to play for because they have a better chance to make the playoffs. And like I said, the Cardinals are going to play for nothing. And the Rams are just a much more complete team overall. And the Rams pretty much improved their defense because I think their defense is going to be one of the best defenses in the unit. And I just really think that, I wouldn't trust a rookie against an elite defense like the Rams, which is why I got the Rams, winning that game for sure. So yeah, I got the Rams here. Then week 11, they got to play on the road against the Kansas City Chiefs and Arrowhead. Obviously, I got the Chiefs winning because the Chiefs, they're at home, better quarterback, better coach staff. They're the more complete team. And I feel like they're going to be a playoff team this year. And the Chiefs defense may not be as good as it used to be, but I kind of really feel like, I wouldn't trust a rookie against, I wouldn't trust a rookie against that good of a defense like the Chiefs because I feel like Spags will be more creative and he'll figure out how to defend the Cardinals. So yeah, and the Chiefs got more weapons on the offense as well. Like Kelsey's a problem, Rice is a problem, Worthy is as well. Kenneth Walker is a problem as well, so he'll run through your defense. Like yeah, I mean Mahomes is going to be too much for your defense, which is why I think the Chiefs are going to beat the Cardinals. Then week 12, they got to play at home versus the Washington Commanders. This could totally be a winnable game for the Cardinals, but I'm going with the Commanders here because I just think the Commanders are just the much more complete team. They have a better quarterback, they have a better coaching staff, and I just don't think the Cardinals defense will have an answer for Terry McLaurin. So he could have a good game as well. And, Jaden, I feel like he's just going to be too much for your defense. But the Commanders defense may not be as good, but I feel like the Commanders, I feel like their offense is going to secure the line of scrimmage and they're going to at least control the game as well. So, yeah, I think Commanders, they win that game. Then week 13, they play at home versus the Philadelphia Eagles. This is a win for the Eagles. The Eagles are a much more complete team. They have the better quarterback, better coaching. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't trust a rookie against an elite defense like the Eagles. And Eagles pretty much got more weapons on defense and more weapons on offense, even though they lost A.J. Brown there. But, yeah, the Eagles are just more talented overall. So, yeah, that's why I think that's why the Eagles will easily beat the Cardinals. And then, so as you look in here, the Cardinals are like 0-13 heading towards the bye. I mean, it's not looking pretty good. So, yeah, so they get a bye week 14. And after the bye week, they got to play at home against the Jets. This is another game that can definitely go either way. I mean, I could definitely see the Jets winning, but I'm taking the Cardinals here because I think the Cardinals, like, I'm saying they're going to get their first wins because I just don't really think the Jets defense is going to have answers for Marvin Harrison Jr. or Trey McBride. So, yeah. And I think Jeremiah Love can, or James Conner can have a good game as well. So, yeah, I feel like it could be a high scoring game because I think the Cardinals offense is going to stay balanced. So, yeah, but the Cardinals defense may not be as good, but I think, the offense will make plays here and the defense. I feel like if they can contain Geno, they should be fine. So, yeah, I think the Cardinals, I think they win that game. Then week 16, they got to play on the road against New Orleans Saints. In New Orleans, I'm actually taking the Saints to win this game because I think the Saints are just an overall I think they're just a much more complete team. They're at home, and I just really think the Saints defense is a little bit better than the Cardinals. And I really think the Saints defense can do enough to at least like get after who's playing quarterback for the Cardinals and make life difficult on them. And the Saints got more weapons on offense as well, which I don't think they're gonna have an answer for Chris Olave or Travis Etienne, and Eric Kamara as well, because I think they'll have a good game, and I can see the rookie Tyson have a good game as well. So yeah, and I feel like the Saints have a better quarterback. I think Tyler Shuck is a better quarterback than Brissett. So yeah, and then I mean, I understand last year the game was in New Orleans and the Cardinals did went on the road and beat them, but I feel like this time I think the Saints are gonna get revenge, and I think they will beat the Cardinals. So yeah, I got the Saints winning that game. Week 17, they play at home against the Las Vegas Raiders. Um, this is a winnable game that I think this can go either way because the Raiders, I feel like they're not going to be a good team this year. But I could totally see a point where I think the Raiders can win that game because the Raiders pretty much, they did revamp their roster a little bit. I mean, they added playmakers on the defense. They added one playmaker on the offensive line, but they don't got great receivers. And the Cardinals, I mean, you can argue saying they got more weapons. According to Raiders, do got Genty and Bowers. So yeah, I think this game will be close. I mean, this is a game where Fernando Mendoza can totally start, but I'm going with the Cardinals here to win this game because I just think the Cardinals, I just think the weapons that the Cardinals have on offense is going to be too much for the Raiders secondary to handle. And I feel like Marvin Harrison Jr. and Trey McBride will have a good game. And I feel like the Cardinals offensively can at least stay balanced, which that keeps the Raiders defense on their heels. So yeah, I mean, the Cardinals defense may not be as talented as the Raiders. I feel like the Raiders defense is a lot better than the Cardinals, but I feel like the Cardinals do have a few weapons on offense to move the ball against the Raiders defense. So which is why I think the Cardinals are going to win that game. And then last game, week 18 versus the San Francisco 49ers. I think they're going to get swept by the Niners, and I'm going to say the Niners win that game right here because the Niners are going to have much to play for because I feel like they have a better chance to make the playoffs, though, and the Cardinals are playing for nothing. So, yeah, the Niners is a much more complete team as well, better quarterback and coach team, so yeah. So, overall, I have the Cardinals going at a total record of 2-15, which that's pretty bad for the team. I know it's not. I know it's pretty bad, and I know it's not good for them. But I feel like 2-15 for the Cardinals, what I have for them. But I feel like the Cardinals. I feel like they should win a few more games to get where they want to be. But they have a terrible schedule because they play the best division in football, which is the AFC West. They have to play the Chargers. They play the Broncos. They play the Chiefs. They even got to play their own division, which who they got swept by last year, which is the Seahawks, the Niners, and the Rams. They got to play the Lions. They play the Cowboys, which I think is going to be good this year. They even got to play the Eagles. They play the Commanders, and they play the Saints. So basically, this is a tough schedule. At least they don't play a first place schedule, which that's good for them. I mean, 2-7 at home, 0-8 away, 0-6 in the division, 0-12 in the conference. I mean, that's pretty bad. I mean, yeah. But like I said, I think the Cardinals are going to be one of the worst teams in the league because, like I said, their quarterback situation is a question mark. I don't know who's going to be starting at quarterback between Jacoby Brissett or Carson Beck, the rookie. Um, the offensive line is solid. The weaponry outside of their receiving core outside of Marvin Harrison Jr. is not great. Trey McBride is a stud. I mean, I love Jeremiah Love. I want to see what he can do. But I feel like the defense is young and it looks like it's growing, but I don't think they're that great. Especially their secondary is a question mark. Their D line is a question mark. I don't think their defensive line is anything special, and I don't think their secondary is any good. And their coaching, I'm not a big fan of. I mean, Mike LaFleur. I mean, he's like former Rams offensive coordinator, which I just don't really know how good he's going to be. Like, if he doesn't like really prove something and make some moves, I feel like this is going to be the worst team in the league. And I do have the Cardinals being the worst team in the league as well. But I think they can at least win like 5-6 games at best if everything goes right. But maybe they go 0-16 at worst, 0-17 at worst. But I think the Cardinals go somewhere for like 1-3 wins this year. But I feel like 2-15 sound about fair for the Cardinals. But I kind of really feel like the Cardinals really need a lot of everything. I feel like they need another receiver. They need a quarterback. They need peace on the offensive line. I feel like they need maybe they need an edge rusher. They need linebackers. They need corners. I mean, I like their safeties and all that, but yeah, so they need everything. But I hope the Cardinals can prove me wrong. But 2-15 sounds about right for them. But I'm hoping for the Cardinals to get either Arch Manning, and I think it's gonna be special. So yeah, 2-15 is what I have for the Cardinals. I mean, as being as the worst team in the league. Like I said, I don't like doing these videos like this, but I really have to though, just to make my own thoughts and opinions. So yeah, 2-15 is what I have for the Cardinals. You let me know in the comments section below what you guys think. Do you think I'm right? Do you think I'm wrong? Do you think I'm crazy? Just let me know what you guys think in the comments section below. What you guys think. Well, this is Emmanuel Jones, a big fan. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to feel free and like and subscribe to my channel. You can see more of my NFL record prediction videos from my playlist. You can see all my videos through my channel. So, yeah. So, I want to thank everybody for watching all my NFL record prediction videos for 2026 season. I know it's been a lot of fun and to watch, and it's been a lot of success here and all that. So, yeah. So, thank you guys for tuning in and watching. See you guys later. Peace.